I'm Sal.
And I'm Ben.
Today we did the first issue of a long-awaited Marvel epic event that no one thought they ever wanted to see. Thanos Vs Hulk. Done, of course, by Jim Starlin. What the hell?
You know, a long-anticipated thing that people didn't know they wanted to see, and now that they've seen it, they don't want to see it.
I mean, I guarantee you this book is for somebody, and I bet they are loving the crap out of it. Because this is every Jim Starlin book I've ever read in my life. Every single one.
This book is for fans of Pip the Troll.
If you like Pip the Troll, if you feel like every event since Infinity War that has had Thanos in it has been lacking because there's been no Pip the Troll, you're in luck. Pip the Troll is a main character in this book. He is actually our ride-along character.
He kind of should be, because he has, like, one of the most amazing powers imaginable, which is that he can appear anywhere in the universe.
At any
just
time.
By thinking about it.
Yep.
Where it's like, wow, you should be a major fucking character.
Yeah.
By the way,
apparently Jim Starlin agrees.
It's kind of dumb that Pip the Troll can teleport anywhere. And he's just like, well, I know, I'll just go see Thanos. I don't know where he is, but I can do it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And yet at the same time, he can't just find out where. He just can't teleport to the Hulk.
No.
Why?
Yeah.
It's your one power.
He probably assumed that Thanos is on his ship, and he knows what his ship looks like, so he's just like, I'll think about
Wouldn't he
being in
appear
his
like
ship.
on the outside of it? Unless you can picture the inside
Well,
of it.
he's been in it before, I assume.
But he knows what the Hulk looks like. Just picture the Hulk.
Oh, yeah, but he
There's
doesn't know
no
where
there.
the Hulk
Yeah.
is. You gotta know the
He
environment.
doesn't know where the ship is.
Well, he doesn't have to know. He just has to imagine the, like, throne room or whatever.
Yeah. There are other characters in this book besides Mr. Tumnus. We also, of course, have the Hulk, and we have Thanos, and a couple of sprinklings of the Guardians of the Galaxy thrown in for good measure.
And the Hulk kind of looks like Pip the Troll every once in a while.
So, since Jim Starlin wrote and drew it, what do we think of the book?
I was really not a fan of this. I don't care. Nothing in this book engaged me.
No.
I didn't like the plot of it. I didn't care about it. I didn't like the art. I didn't like how the characters were talking. I hate whenever the Hulk has to speak like he's an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
But he still says very intelligent things.
Right.
Like, no, that's a complicated thought you're having that
Hulk
you're trying
no
to
think
dumb
this
down.
quantifiable.
You're like, oh, please stop.
I'm gonna have a very unpopular opinion. I actually liked this book. And I thought it was bizarre.
Oh, it's very bizarre.
It's a total throwback
yes.
to, like, I don't even know, like, the
Well, it's
70s?
like, remember the
Like,
Thanos Imperative?
Yeah.
He also wrote the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah.
Like, he
It's
invented to have these
This
characters.
is a story that is, like, could have been written, like, the year after the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and it would have been totally, but, like, drawn like a modern book. So, like, the art, I agree, is not, like, super amazing, but it's serviceable for a book from now.
For me, the art seemed a little dated. Like, it reminded me of, like, 94. But not like Image 94. Like
Right.
Marvel 94. Which, you know, was fun back then, but we've, you know, moved on.
The conversations in this book bugged me.
Oh, it's...
Because it felt like a conversation from the 1940s.
Yeah, it's B-movie schlock.
That it is.
Yeah, but I felt that was, like, really intentional. It's like, look at all this shit! We got fucking Thanos, we got these bug creatures who I assume that's characters that have been around.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if you're gonna put them in a book, they've gotta be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can't have this stupid monster creature and have, like, a serious, like, hardcore, like, book.
You
Like,
can't, no.
It's gotta be silly.
A book with the name, with verses in the title?
Right.
Anything with verses in the title can't be super serious.
No.
Or it'll be dumb. But everyone in the universe is. Like, the story is silly and dumb.
Right.
The characters are all deadly beholden to what's happening. They're like, oh shit, it's fucking Mr. Tumnus. We'd better recognize. Thanos on his ship, and he makes empty threats for no reason, but he's super badass, so watch your tone. Even though he is talking like he's taking Shakespeare in the fucking part.
Tony Stark talking to the head of
God.
S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, that conversation back
that
and
was
forth
weird.
is,
That was
incredibly masochistic.
Oh, well, that's also because, like, Jim Starlin, when he writes stories about Thanos, doesn't come to Earth. he's in the stars. Well, he's other
Right.
ridiculous shit.
Right.
So when he's on Earth, it feels really alien.
It's
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, it's very weird.
And there's
And he's
this
like
weird-
leaning on her.
No,
Yeah.
she's leaning on him.
That's right. She's like, ugh.
And you're just like,
what is
right,
happening?
So she's
Yeah.
not serious?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Really
it's
weird.
It's definitely taking those characters out of the universe that we know them
You-
and putting them in this
That- in
weird
Starlin's
alternate
universe.
reality.
I'm sorry, you let the Hulk go on a vacation? I'm going to be very concerned about this because I'm Tony Stark and I've
Right.
never had a funny bone in my body.
No.
Right.
No, don't worry, I've got him on a short leash. We've just lost him! What was that you were saying?
Yeah, that feels. Cary Grant as Tony Stark.
I feel like you have to have a sense of humor about this book, or yeah, it will look like
Yeah.
garbage. Because yeah, that is like bullshit. Like you can't do that. Like,
That's bad writing.
It's lame, but like obviously it's intentional. So
It
like,
is supposed to be silly. It is very
a sewage of
firmly
Starland
planted
is
in
No, but
trying
that's
to
the thing,
do
like-
like a throwback book.
I don't know if it's a throwback book. I think that's just his style.
I think that's a Jim Starlin book.
Shakespeare came from an era where people have very different sense of humor and very different like ways of understanding like theater, and yet his works transcend that.
Yes.
And I feel like a good book like Infinity Gauntlet transcends that.
Oh, yeah.
This book I don't think
Oh, it's cemented
would have.
in. No.
Yeah, if it doesn't come out around the time of Infinity Gauntlet, it would be completely forgettable.
You know what? I don't know about if it would be forgettable. I think people would be like, "Hey, if you liked Infinity Gauntlet, you're gonna love Thanos versus Hulk."
No, because nothing like
Nothing
There's no
happens
stakes here.
No,
Like-
there are no stakes. None
know,
of
whereas
whatsoever.
Infinity
No,
Gauntlet was
the
a-
stakes here is that the Avengers might get upset with Pip the Troll.
But you're never
no.
gonna see them.
Yeah.
You're never gonna see the Avengers again.
Yeah.
The only time you might see them again, they're gonna go, "Oh!" Like that's the only time
No,
you're
the Hulk's
see
gonna
them
come
again.
back and they'll
Hulk's
be
gonna
like,
come
well,
back.
I guess everything's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 2 or 3 issue book where Thanos and Hulk punch each other.
Yep.
And one's gonna have the upper hand, and then the other one will have the upper hand. Like we've seen it a million times.
Yep.
I've never read a book like this in my life. I've seen it 1,000 times in my head. You know why? Because I owned action figures.
Yep. There
So
you
this
go.
is a pass for me.
Yeah. For me, I would never read this again, nor will I ever read anymore.
Yeah.
But I get what they're doing, and if you like this kind of thing, you're gonna love it because it's the more of the same.
Yeah. It's a pass for me as well, just because I'm not going to read it. I'm like, no, I don't care. I just found it a
Entertaining writer.
well-made pass.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it is
oh, that's
entertaining.
fun.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
and kind of a cool thing, and I'm glad it exists.
Yeah, harmless. Really.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, this is not breaking new ground, nor is it disrupting the status quo. It's not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
So, perfectly harmless. Thanos vs. Hulk. Click the annotation, see every episode after we're done. Don't forget to like and subscribe, really helps us out. I am Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
See you next time.